No.
Hello, chatters.
Hello. Welcome to my show.
Welcome to
my show.
My show, the chat.
You know,
They're calling it the barber show, obviously.
Well, if it makes you feel better, some people need that for their egos or whatever. But anyway,
I would hate to have to kick you out of the studios, Kelly. I mean, I am able to do that.
You've got the power, Lou. You've got the power.
It might actually be Lou's show. Lou has all of the power tonight. Lou is producer Lou, saving our behinds tonight. Thank you for waiting for my show.
So we'll pretend that my show is somebody else's tonight. But first of all, welcome. And thank you so much for joining us. Millions of viewers right now. So I can see. And we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to discuss.
It's been a very eventful couple of weeks since we last seen each other.
It has been. Mm-hmm. It has been. A lot has happened. There's been rain. I mean, don't get me started. Rain.
Sleet.
Yes.
There's a giant fertilizer pond that is slowly working over one end of my island. It's contributing to new weather patterns. That's a thing. What else?
Really? We're not going to address the elephant in the room right now. Really?
Oh,
the fact that you all went and got vaccinated together without me. Really? You're just going to bypass that? You guys want a little vaccination party?
Okay, hang on. I have a question because yes, I did get vaccinated. I got my second shot yesterday. I did not put it online though. I did not post a picture and put it online. So am I going to get in trouble? Have I broken a law or a social agreement? Help me out, chatters.
Barb, I found out anyway, okay? You didn't need to post it online.
Lou, it wasn't even a party. It was like a get together. It was a.
You got together.
It was more of a like we still. I don't get us wrong. We socially distanced, but when we threw off the confetti cannon, we all were like sort of enveloped in each other's glitter.
Well, we had to talk about my show.
Well,
we talked about our show. We talked about our show and how
our show. That's right. Anyway,
I can't believe this. I may actually just storm out of here. Okay, I'm gonna take a page from the Kelly playbook tonight.
If you storm out, could you leave us in?
Yeah.
You don't remove us before you
storm out, but in a polite way. Okay, just maintain some social decorum with your emotional outbursts, please.
We have a lot of nothing that we're saying right now, but the important thing that I want to bring up is that we have a new segment on our show.
Yeah.
Our show.
For the record, Kelly, I was the only one who supported this idea. Okay.
Okay.
Andrew says, "Storm out of your own house." Slam the door.
I mean, what's the good of having your own house if you can't storm out of it?
Actually, I got the idea from I see Justin in the audience. I got the idea from Justin because he's a big Bachelor fan, and I have a segment talking on one of these shows that are copying our show, and they were talking about this show, and that's how I got the idea for my show. I mean, our show. So, anyway, as I was saying, our literary corner, because we don't just talk about nothing. I mean, yes, we have opinions, but we're also intellectuals, and we read books. Not just Lou with her books in the background. Yes, we do read, and we have a special guest. And we would like to bring him on.
Yes, now many of us know him from his earlier success, the trilogy about the the lion and the panda, but he has since stormed the world with a new publication. Let's welcome Benjamin Harrison.
Benjamin! Oh.
Hey!
Welcome, Benjamin. Thank you for joining us.
This is awesome. All you guys, all you women, all you people.
Chatters.
Chatters.
Just happy to be here.
I'm happy, yeah.
I know this is a dream of Barbara's been talking about this forever.
Benjamin, so
Yes.
I have downloaded a copy of your book onto my iPad.
Yeah.
Here we go. The Sound and the Furry. Adventures of the Mascot.
That was one of my
The
favorites.
Autobot, the memoirs of the mascot. So tell me, this is, I just devoured this book. So tell me about it. I mean,
it really heartens me.
what inspired you?
Well, it goes back to college when I was, 150 years ago, when I was a mascot for some sports team at my college. Now, I was so involved, I wasn't really sure what sports team it was, but I would run around in a furry costume. I think it was a bear.
Now, let me stop you right there, Benjamin. And, because we are opinionated chatters,
Yeah.
I didn't promise you that it was all going to be glory.
No. All right.
What is it you have against fleece pants?
Yeah, that part really upset me.
It fleeced her, if you will.
No, fleece pants. Oh, they pill. They got the little pills there. You try to use a comb to get that. I like things smooth, man.
I was hoping it was some kind of analogy or.
Well, that too. I do take a lot of decongestants.
I think the analogy part was lost when in chapter 17 he talked about his merchandising and branding deals with all of those.
Hey, a guy's gotta make some cash. You want more? You want more from me? You gotta give me some money.
Everybody wants a piece of the mascot. I know.
Everybody wants a piece of the mascot.
Disgusting what happens in college sports these days. It's all about the mascot. Everyone wants a piece.
Everybody wants a piece.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. And maybe the other chatters can chime in. This is a superhero genre. If I had a superpower, it would be finding a good parking space. I am very good at that.
Yeah.
Tell me about the superpower for the mascot.
The mascot.
It was an interesting choice.
The mascot. You run around and you pretend to punch people and you pretend to fall. Usually before then you have a couple drinks or something, and then you fall or you do.
Okay, so let me ask
Benjamin. Whoa! I'm sorry.
What? Call me Benny.
Inside the mascot, inside the fleece, you would have a couple of, am I to assume, adult beverages with alcohol? How could you not get dehydrated?
There's these tubes in the ears, man. Yeah, tubes in the ears. Not like humans have tubes. I studied to be a doctor at one point. But no, I'm talking about tubes in the ears that went right to your mouth. So as you're doing your silly stuff there.
Mr. Harrison, I've got to interrupt you. Okay,
Huh.
this is starting to sound a little suspiciously similar to that other book by your rival, Henry Henry Mint. That
Henry-
other book about Buzzy the mascot. This is
Buzzy.
a little familiar.
Oh, I remember. Wasn't it called Scruffy, an autobiography semi-authorized?
That's it.
Scruffy, Buzzy.
Dude,
Yeah.
They were both characters.
dude, he was my bud. He was my bud. He was my roommate, and he stole all that stuff from me.
Oh, so you went to school
Wow.
together, and it just so happens that you publish a bestseller months after his that is also about a mascot.
I have something to say.
I wrote mine first.
I have something to say.
Yeah. What?
I think that you're a brilliant author, and I think you're a sellout.
Hey,
And
hey, you bring me here, just to try to. I'm a sellout. Hey, I'm on your show. Your ratings must have skyrocketed, but I'm a sellout.
well, we tell it like
I've got
it
to
is.
say, though, I agree with viewer Eric Nathan. If we could have gotten Henry Mint, we would have gotten Henry Mint.
We tried.
I mean, I did hear that his book is an option.
He's refreshing.
I could write a book about Henry Mint, and I will.
But it
Well,
sounds
no.
like you did write a book about Henry Mint and then just called it about yourself.
That is the point, LG. That's the point. And didn't he also write a book similar to yours, the one about making sandwiches wrong?
He stole my sandwich book, that son of a b.
I didn't know you
ITCH.
read so much.
I'm prolific. Hey, no, I'm cool. I'm relaxed. I don't need this argument. What got love? I'm all about love. I don't need all this.
Not everybody can take the chatters. We're tough.
The chat. Oh, I thought this was called The View.
Don't.
How
cease and
dare
desist.
you? How dare you evoke that name?
The talk?
No.
Oh, that's worse.
The
I would
real?
like everyone to know that anyone can file a cease and desist. It doesn't mean anything. Those shows, those
That's
corporations hold no power over us. We have tons of lawyer letters here. They don't mean squat.
I'm all for freedom,
and we make our own rules.
We make our own rules.
Hey, renegades, yeah. Renegade power, yeah.
I believe Miranda has a question.
Miranda.
What's Benjamin's opinion on Gritty?
So Gritty for our viewers, one of the greatest mascots in all of mascotdom for the Philadelphia Flyers hockey team, and also for anti-fascism. It's also Gritty remains a symbol for anti-fascism worldwide. Benjamin, Gritty, what do you think?
Gritty's my dude. Gritty's my man. Yeah, I'm all down with Gritty. Gritty, I could tell you, I could write a book about Gritty.
Yeah, I bet you could.
Yeah.
And I bet it's already been done.
Ooh, yeah.
That's right. I said it.
What?
Kelly, who's got the book on Gritty that Benjamin's going to steal it from?
Yeah.
It's Benny's book. Benny wrote the book on Gritty. Gritty's not going to write no book about Benny. Benny's going to write a book about, what's
Gritty
the name again?
doesn't
Gritty.
Gritty doesn't have the power of human language, and I think you know that. So of course Gritty's not going to write a book. Way to be mean to Gritty. You could write poetry.
I hate to tell you this.
I'm an angel. Everybody loves me. What?
Gritty has way more Twitter followers than you.
Now that's just hurtful. You just make me wanna. Oh, I feel sad.
We just tell it like it is. I mean,
Benny feels sad. It's
And
like
I point out that Gritty does not have as many Twitter followers as Henry Mint.
Twitter followers. I don't. Twitter, Face, whatever that stuff is. Twat.
Well,
Yeah,
and this being my show, I want to tell you what a big fan I am.
Oh.
Yeah, we tease out of love here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
That's perfectly healthy and normal, and we have established those boundaries.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm all for a free discussion. I'm politics. I'm getting
So
get into
tell us, Mr.
politics pretty
Harris.
soon.
Tell us, Mr. Harrison, what's your next project? What's your next book project?
My next book project, I'm going completely different, and I'm throwing a light on the stuffed animal travesties going on in this world. I don't mean live animals. I mean plushies.
Not animals who were once alive and are now stuffed with inanimate objects. You're talking
Oh,
about
I'm a vegan all the way. Yeah, no.
This is very interesting. It seems like you've taken a real liking to nonfiction.
I may try to write something true one of these, real one of these days. Yeah.
Oh,
I think that was it. I think that was it.
I think
hot take on the chat tonight.
Did we accidentally do a journalist?
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news.
I think we
You
did.
heard it here.
Hey.
the
Cool. I'm cool.
What's that show? What
This is
the
my-
Jinx? The Jinx, where he's in the bathroom and he admits to the murder. That just happened.
I didn't murder anybody else.
My uncle Chris.
This was your burping in the men's room moment.
My burp.
I think Mr. Harrison, we've heard quite a lot from you this evening.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm cool. I'm full of love. I came here to help your show get some good ratings or whatever you call them. Yeah.
Would if you would really like to lend your significant star power to our show, dare I say, maybe a backstage tell-all? We could use
about you all.
About
Hey, I met you for 5 minutes. I could write some shit. Oh.
I don't think so.
yeah. No.
Anyway, it would be lies. The stuff about me would be.
It would be lies.
I bet that if you were to make a very lucrative contract with one or more of us, we could provide some very telling information.
Hey, you all have to be together in love. You're doing this show together. Cool. I'm all about peace. I'm all about love.
Look,
Yeah.
Lou's gonna leave.
Don't leave,
really,
Lou.
I really am.
Lou, please again, don't lock us out of the chat show before you leave.
Exactly.
You've got the power.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've just had it. I've just had it.
Storm out with manners and decorum, please.
Oh my goodness.
When he writes
Come on.
about how you stormed out, he's going to add a lot more flourish to it, though. Just know that. Just know that.
Yeah.
I'm all about peace. I don't want to take care. I don't want anybody to be mad. Come on, come on, people, get all together.
Well, thank you,
Thank
Mr. Harrison.
you. Thank you, Benjamin. You've been a delight and a treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thank you so much. Hey, anytime.
If I were you, I would go check my Twitter. If I were you, I would check my Twitter account right now and maybe prepare a statement for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you think
your
I can-
mentions are not good.
We have to get rid of you now so we can tell everyone about you.
I'm all
Bye,
about
Benjamin.
love.
Thank you.
Bye.
Come back soon. Okay.
Wow. Well, that was
Really
something.
revealing.
Something.
That was something.
That
Always
was
something when he comes on.
That was something. I mean, I'm glad I've never read his books.
Did you Cliff Notes that? You had me convinced that you actually read.
I was totally convinced too.
No, I know. I like to pretend I read books. Did I say that?
Are you the only one who read for this week's literary circle? Is this?
I
Well,
thought that wasn't it Barbara's turn?
I tend to make the food that goes along with the book. That's kind of my forte, but I did happen to read this.
I'm there for the cheese. All right, that's really.
Exactly.
Did no one read the book for this week's literary circles? No one read it. No.
No one is ever going to guess this was improvised.
I
It's so
thought you would all. I mean, I figured you are all prolific readers. I mean,
Okay. All right. So chatters, I have a question. Do we have time for one of our burning issues?
of course.
Okay. There is something that has been, just burning me up inside, and my fiance suggested that I take a Prilosec, but I can't get this off my mind. So yesterday I was making a sandwich and I dropped a piece of salami on the floor, and my dog came and ate it up, of course, because that's what the dog is there for. I don't have to clean up food when I drop it on the floor. And I just started to think that there are all these people who do not have dogs, who don't have anybody to clean up their food off their floor when they drop it. And I'm thinking it's time for government to step in and make sure that all of these people get dogs to help them with cleaning up. Are you behind me or not? I mean, it's either government or employment that has to step in.
I understand.
I have very, very advanced toddlers who like to crawl. I say that you just put one of those ShamWow thingies on them and send them around.
I mean, Barb, I don't know where I would be without my dog. I mean, I'm with you on that. But I mean, does the government have to be the solution to everything? I'm sorry. I hate to go political there, but big government.
These people who do not have anyone to clean up their floors for them. I mean,
I don't want my taxes.
Who is going to protect these people if it's not the chatters and government?
It's not going to be fully funded. It's not going to be equitably promoted across every single district. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
We're getting too political here, lady chatters. No, we got to stop. We're going to offend someone. We're going to offend the
I like the toddler idea. For what it's worth, too, toddlers can work as well.
I was also just thinking cats, but there's no way.
Cats. Yeah, I was going to say, don't cats do this too?
I know, and you do have to consider that some people are allergic to dogs, and I'm thinking maybe a pig instead for those people.
I know. I'm trying to have an opinion. I can't think.
That's great. Pig is a great idea because then you can slaughter it after it gets fat, and
I mean, circle of life. It's the circle of life.
I think.
I mean, where do you think that salami comes from?
And that's our show.
Join us again for our next show. In the meantime, enjoy Providence Improv Guild and all their shows. It's usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Wednesday, Hump Day, Ian and Jared's Hump Day. What do we have? Well, we definitely have a show coming up Friday, Saturday, the 7-minute. Word and Go.
Word and Go. And there's online workshops at Pig.
Yes, check out the website. Check out the website. And if you would like to be a guest on our show, you saw how fun that was. We have an email, thechatproducers@gmail.com.
thechatproducers@gmail.com. And I want to add Benjamin Harrison back to the stream. I think we've lost Benjamin Harrison. Benjamin is saying goodbye in his own way.
Well, we'll see. We'll hear more about him on Twitter tomorrow.
Yes. Yes.
Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for giving us a shot.